Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers News Channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, so we're going to watch a Tasty Kep hosted by Red Ears. Alright, and we're going to spectate Torin vs Wallpayer, so we'll be right back. Please stay tuned. Alright, we are at turn number 1, Torin vs Wallpayer. Alright, I'm going to assume that somebody's going to switch. Probably Heracross. And maybe Flygon. I don't see... I guess Flygon can do a Dragon Claw here, but... yeah, I just don't... I just can't find a use for... Oh. Wow, that was a shocker. Alright, I didn't know Flygon can carry substitute. Alright, so what is Flygon gonna do? Well, Flygon is gonna switch into Snorlax. I don't want to say that name because this is a PG YouTube channel. Husuka, if I pronounced that correctly, or Rhydon. I don't know why he would bring in Rhydon here, because Rhydon is super... I mean, Rhydon is rock and ground, and fighting is super effective. A fighting move is super effective to rock types. So sorry about that. So sorry about my slow commentary here. I'm just trying to catch up here. The match is moving just a little bit fast at the moment. All right, so Flygon's gonna come back. Will Torin sack his Flygon, or will Flygon do a quick attack? I get the sense that... oh, so Heracross is going to switch into Arcanine, which is going to intimidate. I'm not too sure why Flygon didn't want to sack. I mean, it's at 1 health, and unless Torin has a Wish Pokemon going for him. Alright, so I'm going to guess that either Starmie is going to do a Surf, or do some sort of move predicting Arcanine to switch. Probably Psychic. Nope, he's just going straight for the Surf. Yeah, he's just trying to hit what's there, and the problem with that strategy is that a lot of opponents love switching in and out, and unfortunately for Torin, I just don't think that's a good strategy. You know, just try to attack what's there. Now I see a Focus Punch Snorlax, or some sort of Snorlax that requires a Focus Punch move, or Belly Drum, or some sort of setup Snorlax, if it's not a Focus Punch set. Usually Snorlax doesn't carry substitute unless it's a setup. Alright, so Starmie can prove fatal. Man, yeah, he should have switched there into something. Man, I hate to say it, but it looks like that Torin is going to lose this match because Torin just doesn't really know how to coordinate a match very well. And some people, as they go into the semifinals, they get a little bit nervous and they lose it. I think we're seeing that. I think we're seeing Torin he's kind of losing it here. Now, Walpair is probably going to switch from Snorlax into some sort of ground Pokemon if Walpair has a ground type Pokemon. Now, I'm not too sure if that Jolt has some sort of hidden power on it. Maybe not. Alright, so Walpair has already made his move. Or actually, no. Torn already made his move. Sorry about that. I'm looking at the wrong timer. So, there you go. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Alright. Now, I'm going to predict that Snorlax is probably going to do either a Body Slam or just switch into a ground type. Either one of those two are extremely plausible at this point. Okay, so Walpair, I think he's trying to figure out how to work around the Jolteon. Maybe there's a little bit of some hope for Torn, but so far it doesn't look like it. Like I said, a little bit of hope, but I don't want to say he has a chance to come back. That depends on if Walpair has the team necessary to take out Jolteon and the other Pokemon that the Torn is hiding here. Snorlax, by the way, is 51.7% healthy, so yeah. Alright, so I think Snorlax was trying to, or sorry, I think Walpair was trying to do some calcs. Okay, so I can see what he's doing here. So he's trying to do a Body Slam, and then Jolt is going to do a Thunderbolt, stack the Snorlax, go into Arcanine, Extreme Speed knocks out Jolteon, and it's pretty much game over. Depending on who's here, but it's probably not something good. Alright, so Extreme Speed should take care of Jolt. It's over. That's it. It's done. Jolt is going to die. Jolteon, say your last words now, or forever hold your peace, because Arcanine's going to kill you. And it depends on if Jolteon is going to switch. Alright, so, yep, Jolteon has fainted. Yep, I predicted that a couple of seconds ago before it even happened. In fact, I predicted that whenever when Snorlax was still in the match. I kind of saw where he was going there. Alright, so as soon as he did the Body Slam, I kind of saw where he was going. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit obvious. Arcanine's going to do a couple of some flamethrowers or overheat or some sort of fire move, since Venusaur can't really escape. Venusaur might try to do a Leech Seed, maybe Sludge Bomb. Venusaur is going to try... Sorry, Torn. Torn's going to try to hope for the best outcome possible. Arcanine is just going to sweep the living daylights off of Venusaur, meaning that Walpair has technically won this match. Alright, so that Sludge Bomb may have hit a little bit hard, but still, there's really no hope for Venusaur to take back the match. Because even if Arcanine is knocked out, keep in mind, there are still 1, 2, 3, 4 other Pokemon. So yeah, and Arcanine had Extreme Speed in its arsenal. So I forgot about that. So yeah. Anyways, Walpair has won the match, and I think with semifinals, some people get a little bit nervous, and sometimes things get a little bit out of hand. Alright, so Lifestyle vs. Walpair. I look forward to commentating on that match, and I'll be right back. Alright. Welcome back. There we go. Alright. We are here at the final battle. Right here. Alright. uh, Alright, so the final battle. Lifestyle vs Wallpayer. I was just reminding someone that that the battle timer was starting and stuff, and I would feel really bad if the timer knocked out one of the opponents here. I would rather see an interesting match than to cover a match being won due to the timer running out. All right, so back to the match. So as we see here, I assume that both sides set up the spikes. All right, Snorlax got hurt by spikes, and Fortress blew away the spikes that Lifestyle has set up. All right. This match is getting interesting, folks. It's getting interesting. Alright, so sorry if I'm awfully quiet here. I'm trying to figure out if this Snorlax carries Fire Punch or Earthquake. Maybe it carries Fire Punch due to Fortress or Skymery. Or maybe it carries Earthquake due to Jolteon. We'll find out. Alright, so Fortress is going to go into my low tick here. And Snorlax is going to go directly for the Fire Punch. I kind of knew Snorlax carried Fire Punch and not Earthquake. I mean, I kind of had a gut feeling that it was Fire Punch. Alright, so what Snorlax I think is going to switch. Could switch into some electric type or electric type. Maybe something else. Grass. Oh, water. I don't know why Lifestyle want to switch into Gyarados, but that's an interesting choice, I guess. Alright, so my low tick is going to try to do a Toxic, and Lifestyle just thwarted that off, basically, by letting his Gyarados take the pain. Alright, so what is Gyarados going to do? Well, Gyarados could do... Well, Gyarados could switch back in the Snorlax. And let's see, does it have HP Electric? No, it does not. Alright, so my low tick is going to switch into Weezing. Okay, I'm going to see a possible Will-O-Wisp here. Either a Will-O-Wisp or some sort of wall move. But I'm leaning slightly towards Will-O-Wisp. I mean, let's see, what moves could Weezing have? You know, Will-O-Wisp, Paint Split, maybe it might carry Sludge Bomb. Yep, there we go, Sludge Bomb. As soon as I said it, bam! Weezing immediately did the Sludge Bomb. Alright, so we do know that Wallpayer had Sludge Bomb here. Man, this match is really putting an emphasis on my commentaries. It's really putting me to the test. Alright, so Houndoom is going to switch into Jolteon. That's an interesting choice. Interesting. Alright, so Weezing is going to switch into my low tick. My low tick is probably going to switch into something else that can wall off a Jolteon, because I have a feeling that the Thunderbolt is going to do a lot of damage to my low tick. May not knock it out, but it's going to do a lot of damage. I mean, it could knock it out, but I don't have the calcs to prove it. And we don't know if my low tick is calm or bold. Alright, so yeah. My low tick, I think, is going to switch into something else. Unless Wallpayer is a daredevil, but I probably doubt he is. Alright, so Jolteon is going to switch. I think Jolteon did that just to scare out my low tick. And my low tick And it worked. Oh, Walpair has his own Jolteon. I think Lifestyle wanted to kill it at this point. Nice. That was a nice move by Lifestyle. So I'm going to predict a possible Earthquake, but Jolteon could carry HP Grass or HP Ice to prevent a knockout from Trapinch. Alright, and just for reference, let's look at the speed of Trapinch, and I have a strong gut feeling that Jolteon is faster. And that's why Trapinch probably switched out, specifically for Chansey. Probably. Alright, so Jolteon does have hidden power, probably Grass or Ice. I'm assuming that it's Grass. Alright, so, and the reason why I say it's Grass is particularly for Swampert. The only time a Jolt would be HP Ice is in doubles. For all the dragons, for Dragonite, Salamence, etc., etc. Alright, so Jolteon is going to do a substitute. And Snorlax is going to do a pursuit, predicting a switch, but the switch did not happen. Now, I don't see Leftovers recovery. I'm thinking this Jolt may have a berry. That's what I'm thinking. Ooh, nice. So Snorlax is going to try to do a pursuit there. And now we know that Jolteon has a life ball and not a berry. Alright. Now, I'm not too sure if Trapinch learns Quick Attack or not. I don't know why he went into his Trapinch. Probably, I mean, there we go. There's the Quick Attack. That's probably one of the only reasons why he went into Trapinch, to knock out Jolteon. I think Trapinch at this point in the game is going to be used to assist Lifestyle in knocking out some crucial threats that Walpair has in stock. Alright, so I assume that Trapinch is no longer needed, so Lifestyle is just basically letting it knock out. Sorry, letting it be knocked out. Sorry about that. Now, Trapinch could switch, but I think that Trapinch is going to sack. And I think what's going to happen is that Lifestyle could go either into Gyarados, maybe Houndoom. That's a bit of a stretch. And it's a bit of a stretch to say Jolt. Definitely not Skymory. Oh, if Skymory wants to commit suicide, just go here. And yeah, so definitely not Skymory. Alright, so Gyarados is the likely choice. Jolteon and the other Houndoom are secondary choices. Yep, Gyarados is the likely choice. So, I'm going to predict that Houndoom is probably going to switch into something, and I'm also going to predict that Gyarados could do a Dragon Dance. Yep, there we go, Dragon Dance, a setup. I kind of knew that Houndoom wouldn't stay in. I kind of knew that Dragon Dance would occur. Alright, so 2 Dragon Dances, nice. So since we know that Walpair doesn't, I mean, he could have HP Electric. Let's see, does he have, yes, he has HP Electric. He did have HP Electric after all, but it's a 2-hit KO and not a 1-hit KO, which is good news for Gyarados, which means that he gets to pull off an attack that will do substantial amount of damage to Walpair's Milotic. Watch this Earthquake. That did a lot of damage. Even though it may not look like it, it did a lot of damage. And that gives Jolteon that extra boost that it needed. So I'm going to predict that my low tick is probably going to switch into something else. I have a gut feeling that wall pair wants to save my low tick for later. Alright, so Snorlax. Alright, so does this Snorlax carry F Punch or does it carry Earthquake? And when I say F Punch, I'm saying Fire Punch. Alright, so Jolteon is going to switch into Skymory. Now what is Snorlax going to do? Snorlax is going to do immediately for the Fire Blast, predicting the Skymory. Wow. This match is getting more and more intense, folks. Alright, so I'm going to predict that Skymory is going to switch into Houndoom. I'm not too sure if Houndoom has Flash Fire, maybe. Does it have Flash Fire? I think it does. Does it? Yes, I knew it. I knew it had Flash Fire on it. Alright. I kind of knew that Houndoom had Flash Fire, but I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so there's the Pursuit, which is going to do a lot of damage. Wow! And with the Stab and the fact that Snorlax is switching, wow, there's a lot of commotion here. Alright, so who's left here in Lifestyle's party? Well, there's Jolteon and there's Skymory. One problem, and I see already. How will Lifestyle be able to keep his Jolteon alive? And how will he be able to keep the Skymory alive? It's going to be one amazing acrobatic act. I gotta tell you that right now. Lifestyle has to do. I mean, it's possible that he could win, but now it's not. GG, wall pair won the match. Here's why. So let's say that Skymory does knock out Snorlax just now. You know what's going to happen? There's my low tick HP Electric. There's also Weezing, which has, well, I'm not sure if Weezing has Flamethrower or not. And there's also a Fortress, which walls off Skymory pretty well. And my low tick is so bulky, and it just kind of thwarts off Skymory's Drill Peck. So GG, congratulations, wall pair. And with that being said, this is the Roy Rogers News Channel, and I am at Shroomish's home. Since the prize is a shiny Shroomish, I figured I'd come over to Petalbrook Woods to honor this tournament. Anyways, this is Roy Rogers News Channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to the channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers News Channel signing off. Fast, accurate, unbiased, Roy Rogers News.